Roads, dams, fiber networks, housing, electricity. These are things we cannot do without in a modern economy. This is why governments all over the world spend billions of dollars. Infrastructure is the backbone of any economy. It is the foundation on which economies are built. Just how important is it for us to invest in infrastructure? What does it mean for the economy? How best can we fund it? Let's talk about this in today's episode of State of the Nation.
The State of the Nation.
We've all been in this situation. You have business to do, you have places to go, but here you are stuck in traffic for hours. What does this mean for you? It means you're losing valuable productive time in traffic. But it's not just you at the individual level who's losing. The economy is losing too. Traffic jams are bad for the economy. Here are some numbers for you. A data company called INRIX did some research in 200 cities across 38 countries. They went out to find out just how much traffic jams can cost an economy. In the US alone, they found that traffic congestion costs the economy some $87 billion every year. Traffic jams are a sign of one major problem. They show that there just isn't enough road infrastructure. This means the economy is losing more. It means there are delays in getting raw materials and finished products to customers. It also means we use more fuel. Researchers have found that fuel consumption is 3.5 times higher in congested traffic than in free-flow traffic. In Kenya, the government estimates that traffic jams cost $578,000 per day in lost productivity. Here in Zimbabwe, the Infrastructure Development Bank of Zimbabwe, the IDBZ, is one of the institutions that drive infrastructure development. Here's what the CEO of the IDBZ said about traffic jams. When people are stuck in a traffic jam, it's a tax to the economy, and we don't seem to realize that. This is why infrastructure is so important and why it must remain a priority for our government. By June 2022, the government had spent 141.4 billion Zim dollars on infrastructure. In total, the Ministry of Finance plans to spend 507 billion Zim dollars on infrastructure this year. How is this money being used? How are the projects being chosen for funding? It goes back to where we started. It's about picking projects that make the most impact on the economy. The impact may not always be felt by you and me today, but it is necessary for the future of the economy. Most of the money spent on infrastructure in 2022 has gone into two main sectors: roads and dams. Roads are like the veins in our bodies. Veins carry oxygen and nutrients all around the body. Bad roads are just bad economics. The economy needs people to move around freely, not to be stuck in traffic. What we want to see next is investment in a robust public transport system. Our roads are congested because all of us are in a car. But if we can move more people at one go, we have less cars on the road. Let's look at it. It's good that the Chitungwiza Highway has been resurfaced. It's looking much better than it did. But will the road not get damaged yet again? We need buses and trains as a priority on that busy route. Where is that rail link that we were told many years ago would be built between Harare and Chitungwiza? This needs to become a reality. Agriculture is a key sector of the economy. It produces the raw materials used in our factories. Because of climate change, we can no longer rely on rainwater for farming. Did you know Zimbabwe has a long-term target to put over 350,000 hectares under irrigation? The country is currently rolling out more irrigation schemes at a faster rate than at any other time in recent years. To feed these schemes, Zimbabwe is building more dams. We've all seen the progress at Gwai Shangani Dam. There is also Marwanyati Dam in Buhera, Muchekeranwa and Chivu dams in Mash East. There is Bindura Dam and Dande Dam and Semwa Dam in Mash Central and Tuli Manyange Dam in Mash South. Let's talk about power. There is no way we can grow the economy without enough electricity. Here's an example: the mining industry. It is a critical sector of the economy. There are new mines coming up and the industry is growing, but is there enough power for new and growing mines? No. The industry has told ZESA that it needs 2,000 megawatts of power over the next 5 years in order to meet the demand of their growing operations. This means Zimbabwe has to invest faster in energy if we are to meet our target of a $12 billion mining industry. Currently, Zimbabwe is building 2 new power units in Hwange. These will give us 600 megawatts. We need more such projects because this is how we can support growth. Infrastructure affects our lives directly. Talk about hospitals and clinics. People should not have to travel long distances for healthcare. In Mat North, many sick people have to be referred to Bulawayo to get attention. Soon, the Lupane Hospital will be complete. It will have 250 beds. We have seen the impact that smart partnerships can play in delivering infrastructure. The government has partnered with a private company called NMS Infrastructure. They're using new low-cost building methods to roll out clinics faster across the country. The first one was Stone Ridge Clinic in Harare. This is what infrastructure does for you. It is about making sure that our people have access to basic services. The government is investing more in infrastructure. We need to see more targeted investment in this area because this is the backbone on which we will rebuild this economy. That is the state of the nation.